In the company of some people, we feel really interesting and have lots to say. Most of us have never been listened to properly.
I often think, I've been in my relationship now for a couple of years. I think, how do I stop my partner getting bored of me? Will there become a day? Sometimes it does cross my mind. Like, is she just going to get bored of me? And also, vice versa. You think of being with someone for 40, 50, 60 years. I'm sure some people listening have been with their partners for multi-decades. Is there a risk of us getting bored of our partner and then seeking the sort of, the novelty in affairs? And how do we prevent that?
Okay, well, look, here's one suggestion. The thing that becomes very boring in all relationships is when people cease to listen to each other. Now, when you say the word listen, you got to think, oh, yeah, I know what that means. Hang on, let's complicate this issue a little bit, usefully. Most of us have never been listened to properly. It's not something that normally we know how to do. We know how to speak. There are lessons in how to become a good public speaker. Not very many lessons in how to become a good listener, right? And that's telling us something. So what is it to listen? Imagine a situation where someone says something to you, and rather than you jumping in and going, oh, that reminds me of something happened with my auntie, or that reminds me of, starting to give advice and going, the thing that you need to remember is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Which is normally what we do when people speak. Is to simply hold back, and therapists are good at doing this, and simply do what they call reflexive listening. So, you say to somebody, I'm really annoyed, I've had such a difficult day at work, this happened, that happened, and then you simply repeat back to them using slightly different words, the essence of what they've said. And you say, I'm hearing that life's quite difficult for you at the moment at work, and that coming under pressure from your boss. And the person, try it, because the person will immediately feel, I'm being heard. And then they'll feel more, they understand more about themselves. Why is it that in the company of some people, we feel really interesting and have lots to say, and in the company of others, we kind of feel a bit bored, we don't have anything to say with the same people? It's because we intuit that we're in the presence of a listener. And the best way to listen is literally to not give advice, not give anecdotes, but repeat back to somebody what they've said in slightly different words. And I mean, parents, bless them. I've been a parent, we've all been parents, many of us have been parents. Parents are often quite bad at listening to their children. They think they're listening. I was in a holiday resort a few months ago, and there was this kid, little kid, must have been 3 or 4, and it was having a bad day. It was really screaming. And the parent, the mother, was saying, might have been the mother, someone was saying, what's wrong? And the kid was saying, I hate it here. The whole place smells. It's a poo, and I want to be back home at kindergarten. And the caregiver said, don't be so silly, darling. We're on holiday. Holidays are fun. And what's more, this hotel has cost a lot of money. And you want to go, okay, I get it. This woman was trying to help. She was trying to, calm down this distressed child. Was she listening? Not really. Because basically what the kid was saying is, I'm having a really bad day. Everything feels absolutely disastrous. Help me. Right? And we all have a version of those days. And we don't want to be told, come on, you're living in really wonderful times. The sun is shining, there's lots to celebrate. We want someone to go, I hear things are bad for you. I'm hearing things are bad for you. I'm hearing you're not coping very well. And you're pretty sad. Now, if you do that, don't rush them, don't give advice, don't give, you will get a great response back.